Greetings, everyone. How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Oh my goodness. We are currently in the final days of Gemini. We are headed to the summer solstice, which is in 4 days. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Can I show y'all this? Oh, okay. Y'all didn't see it. Okay. I've been trying to get it in there. We have the summer solstice in 4 days. We're in the final days of Gemini season. This is your Master Nodal class, and I am the Moon Mama. Happy Monday, everyone. Okay, so we live in an energetic universe. Everything here is energy. Energy is subtle power, but it is truly the most creative power. It's because it is the infantile, it is the beginning. The subtle energy, the invisible forces is where things begin. And we are currently in the earth realm beginning a new cycle. A new age is starting. This shit is remarkable, to be living through the change of an age. We are literally going to watch ourselves transform. The next people who are being born now, like 1 and 2 years old or younger, they will never know the old. They're being born into the new reality. They're being born into the new reality. They're being born into the new age. Right? But those of us who were born before March 20th this year, we're born in the old age. It's literally like, there have been times when I've gone to a different state or a different country, and they're like, across the street, across the street is another country, across the way, right? That's how the age has. It's literally, we have stepped into a new age, and it is fucking new. Now, the thing that's challenging is that the people who have been here through the old age have to update your software. And that is the work that I am doing. I am doing the work to teach us, to help us, to support us in updating our software. Because these new babies, they don't need to be updated. They got it. They got it. And they're going to continue to evolve. But those of us who are, I have been around the earth. I've been around the sun. I think this year I'll be 50. Let me know if you can still hear me, because somebody just tried to call me. Let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Just give me a heart or something if you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Anyway, when I went to go live with my grandmother was 55 years old, y'all. She was old. She was so old and tired, and because she had lived through that very dense energy. And it was drudgery moving her system for those years and giving birth to 7 children. I am now 57. I just hiked up the side of a mountain yesterday. Like, I just went hiking, and, I go running, and I'm still like I was when I was in my 20s. Like, with the exception of a head full of white hair, which is a copper deficiency, by the way. Those people who get white hair by the times they get older, it's because they have a copper deficiency. That's what this white hair is about. It's not because of the age I am. It's because my body doesn't have the mineral copper, so I take it every day now, right? The density is coming up off of us. Yes, that's absolutely right. So, I really don't have a lot to say other than today is a really great day to be playful, to start new things. That new thing can be a new mindset. That new thing can be that can be a new mindset. That can be a new practice, but newness is in the air, is what I'm trying to say. Newness is in the air. And because newness is in the air, you want to utilize it. You want to you want to interact with newness, because that's you letting that energy know, I see you, I'm here with you, and I got you. And when you interact with it, it will give more of itself to you. One of the ways that you can interact with it is by new thoughts, new mindset, new ways of being in your mind, because this is a mental reality and the sun is still in Gemini. And so, you know, you can talk yourself into a new way of being. Like I just talk to myself as if I'm already the person, you know, I literally because I'm reminding myself, this reality is based on your energy. What you think has to come. Watch everything manifest easily for you. But talking myself into it, because the talking is creating the code, the key that gets it in my body. The talking is a way of digesting it, is what I'm trying to say. It's like eating it, right? Talking about it. Oh, right. Play pretend. Exactly, right? Talking about it so that will become, ultimately that will become the experience. The moon is in Aquarius at the very final degree. It's going to go into Pisces today. So it will, that energy is about really ending things out, like really making sure that the old is gone and the new is coming back in to experience, and a new reality is coming, you all. And I want to remind you, when I say a new reality, I mean we're changing as human beings. But if you are someone who has been in the old age, you've got to do the work to heal yourself. You've got to do the work to heal the trauma, the stories around your mother, the stories around your father, the heartbreak, what you didn't get, how you mistreated yourself, the badge, all that sort of stuff has to be cleaned up, because all those things are in your memory. And that memory will keep you stuck. That memory will keep you locked in patterns that don't serve you any longer. So it's your responsibility to clean it up. It's like you inherit a mansion, but it's filled with a lot of shit. and it's worth a lot, but it's packed to capacity with your mama stuff, your grandmama stuff, because everybody lived there, right? So you've inherited all of that. So you have to, and like right now, I have my grandmother, when she died, bless her soul, and I'm so grateful. She left me the family china. She left it to me. That china has been in my garage for 25 years. Okay, I don't even I don't want to take it to Goodwill, because Goodwill, I have a thing about Goodwill, because Goodwill doesn't pay people with special needs the same amount of money that they pay people who don't have special needs, because it's legal for them to do it, but they do the same work. So I could take it to Goodwill, but I'm not, because I don't want to give them anything that, you know. Once I had a child who was diagnosed with Down syndrome, I became very aware of the ways that people will utilize folks' energy in ways that's not beneficial to the people whose energy. It's modern slavery is what it is. It's modern slavery. So, but my point is, my grandmother gave me this china. I don't want this china. I cannot use this china. I am so grateful that she loved me so much and gave it to me, that she thought highly of me in that way. But my point is, we have to get rid of stuff. It's just taking up space. Yes, I'm doing that. My Chiron in the 4th house with Jupiter. Oh, yes, girl. Yes, just taking up space. You're just taking up space. So we have to clean out the emotional stuff, not just the physical stuff. The emotional stuff, like you could be carrying trauma, like you could have relationship stuff that shows up as, you could have relationship stuff that's really your mother's relationship stuff. It's not even yours. It's not even something that's real for you. It's just something that is attached to you because it's unfinished in your mother's psyche, right? You could have money stuff. You could have, one of the things that I have seen that I am encountering is feelings of being undeserving. feeling undeserving. I've been working with that in the last week. I've been working with that all my life, honestly. Feeling undeserving. It is a deep, deep, deep wound. I have Chiron in Aries, and for those of us who have Chiron in Aries, you have a wound to the self, and mine has shown up as undeservedness. And if you have undeservedness going on, my goodness, it will block everything. Undeservedness will block you. It's literally like being suffocated slowly. Because in order for us to step into this new reality, we're going to need to feel deserving of it. And you're going to be deserving of things that we didn't even know was possible. So you have to be able to reimagine your reality, reconceptualize who you are. The only thing that we've ever seen in it, possibly in it, is like superhero stuff. But, you know, how do you go from being somebody who doesn't love yourself to being somebody who can think stuff into existence? How do you get from being a person who feels like your life, you have to make everybody else happy, to being someone who absolutely understands that you are deserving of all the things that make you happy? I mean, we could say it and it seems easy, but the process, my experience is that the process from going from one to the another is death. For real. It's really a death. And it has been excruciating. And, you know, some of the ways I help myself is being here to talk about it every day. Because we are alone, but I don't really feel alone when I'm talking about it, because I know that there are other people that do get it. And so there's a big transformation happening, and we have a lot to let go of. So, final thing I want to say today is that we have an orientation for Daughters of the 13 Moons today. For those of you who feel ready to do deeper work, Daughters is a container that Gabrielle Zelina and I have created that supports women for the most part, unless you are a man who is deeply devoted to your feminine energy and willing to be in a space where you really fall back and just listen, where you're not there trying to lead or talk or teach or any of that kind of stuff, because it's a place for the feminine. But a lot of men need feminine energy too. So, because that's the feminine energy is where the power really comes from. If you feel ready to go deeper, Daughters of the 13 Moons is that. And if you want to come, I want to say now, the investment is $139 a month. And my suggestion, what I know, is that in order to be there, to really understand it, to embody it, you'll need to be there 3 months. You will need to be there for 3 months. We meet every 3 days on Zoom live. Everything is recorded, and you can access everything at your leisure on Mighty Networks. But I'm telling you this to know that the work is demanding. It is not a catwalk. I mean, not that being a cat. I walked my cats out today, and walking cats, I actually walked them out of the yard into the park. Whew, Lord have mercy. Those cats, they were so distracted. They had to sniff everything. They had to sniff every flower on the way. Like, they were literally distracted by every flower. They had to smell it. It took us an hour to get 50 yards and back. 2 hours almost. But what I'm just saying, I'm so if you want to be in Daughters, we would love to have you, and it is a commitment. That's all I'm saying. It's not a place to come in and see or not. If you feel called to going deeper in your work, then this is the place for you. But if you are not ready, stay your ass where you are, because that is fine too. You get to be where you are. And for those of you who want to do coaching or any of that stuff, you can look at my website, healwithmoonmama.com, and I am open for coaching and those manner of things. All right, sweethearts. Peace and blessings, everyone. Bye-bye.